The project I'd like to show you today is what I call a photo favor box. The reason being for this is that it is a favor box, and you can see it's a nice size, so you can hold a different kind of treat for many different occasions. In this case, I did a Happy Valentine's Day little box. And it's called a photo favor box because it's made with a 4x6 photo. Actually, it doesn't have to be a photo. You can start with a picture where you can add any text or graphics that you like, depending on what the occasion is. But it could just be an image, something that you created from a graphics program, a Photoshop, or of your child's drawing, or whatever you want to make special into a box. So you can take any picture and fold it up. And when I was first shown this project, I was pretty surprised at it. I thought it was a commercially made project because it looked so finished. It's full color, it's glossy and all, and it even looks like it's heat sealed here on the ends. But when my crafter showed it to me, said that I could take it apart, I found out that it's actually quite easy to construct. But I made it even easier to construct by creating this little plastic template, which you can see has 4 little slots in there, so you know exactly where to make your folds and where to add your adhesive. So let me go ahead and show you how to do that. If you like, you can go and get a permanent marker and mark your template by just drawing diagonal lines from each of the slots in this. And this will show you where each of the panels will be for your photo. So if you lay it over, since the template is translucent, you'll be able to see exactly what fits into the different panels. So if it fit better on whatever you're trying to create, you could flip the template this way, it could be flipped this way, and again back this way. So there's 4 different orientations, whatever fits best. But with Photoshop Elements or whatever photo element altering software program you have, you can easily move around elements that way too to make it fit. But once you have the right orientation that you like the best, just move your template directly in back of that, and they're going to flip all of this over. And it's best to work on a surface that has a little bit of give, so an old magazine or something that will be able to have a little bit of give versus working directly onto a hard table surface. And I just take a little stylus like this, fit it into each one of those slots, and just do a little pressing score mark or crease. And what that's going to do is create a little mark here where it's easily creased. And you can see I'm doing a little what I call pinch folds on each of those marks. So not all the way across your photo, but just about ½ an inch on each edge. And we're going to add 3 pieces of tape. If you don't remember, you can mark your template also where to tape. It's basically between the 2 score marks on either the top or the bottom, and also on the side opposite of where the closest slot is to one edge. So the tape's going to go on that side. So I take double stick tape here, and I'm going to just put it fairly close to the edge. It doesn't have to be right at the edge, but between the 2 score marks on both the top and the bottom. And if you are going to be doing several of these boxes for a big event way in advance of the event, it's best to use a tape that might be a little bit stronger than this one. This one actually holds fairly well, but if you live in an area that's kind of humid like Hawaii is, it might be better to use what we call a red line tape, which is a higher tack. It goes by different names at different companies. Provocraft calls it terrifically tacky tape, but you can find something that will hold even stronger. What's nice about this is that this tape, one full roll does about 85 boxes, so it doesn't use too much tape. So now we're going to release the backing of each one of these tape pieces. So my adhesive is exposed on the side. Remember, we have that ½ inch kind of fold mark there. So we're going to create a cylinder with a photo and just put it right over there, and basically have a cylinder. But because we pre-scored an adhesive, we can close this bottom edge just like that. And then we're going to add our treats before we close up the other end. So any little candies, if it was a kid's birthday party, maybe little erasers or whatever you like, goes into there, and then close the opposite side. So you have folds that are transverse of each other. Okay? Just to finish that off, we're just going to crimp the two edges. I like this little plastic one, but it's hard to find nowadays. But it fits perfectly for this project. And what I'm going to do is just crimp in about, you can feel it kind of go on each of the folds, about 2 or 3 folds, and then back it out. And you'll see a nice little crimping that almost makes it look like it was a heat seal. And we're going to do that again on the bottom. This does add strength to the closure on the top and the bottom, but it's more for effect, that it looks like something that's heat sealed and actually manufactured than something that you just tape together. But that's how easy it is to create one of these boxes. If you want to purchase one of our templates, it's on our website at www.allnaturalaccents.com, and it'll be under the photograph templates heading. Thanks for your time. Hope you have fun with this project.